and work through this worksheet today on series circuits, and I'll leave this paper up for a little bit so you can look at the answers that are written down for each question, but we'll kind of go through some of the fundamentals. We'll start here with number 2. Total voltage across the bulbs, 6 volts. You get that from the diagram itself. Total resistance, we have 3 1 ohm bulbs, adds up to 3. We know that the current in the circuit is calculated with Ohm's law, and it is voltage divided by resistance. We get our 2 amps. 6 divided by 3, we get our 2 amps. The voltage drop across each light bulb, we know that voltage is going to be equal to current times resistance. So it's our 2 amps times our 1 ohm gives us 2. And the current always flows from positive to negative. Right. Go ahead and look at a few more difficult ones on the back side. This one, look at number 6. Again, we have our volts. Total power supply is additive, so the total voltage is going to be 12 volts. The total resistance is going to be our 4 ohms. Once again, you apply Ohm's law. You get the current is 3 amps. The voltage drop across each one is going to be the 3 amps times each of the 2 ohm resistors is going to give you the 6 volts. And again, the path goes around. Now, number 7 is a little bit more complicated in that it tells us we start now with current and total voltage. So we have 3 volts to begin with. We have half of an amp for current. We know that the total we can calculate from Ohm's law. It's going to be our voltage divided by our current, and it gives us 6 ohms total. But we also know that each of these 3 resistors are equal to each other. So we have our total divided by 3 gives us that each one of these is going to be 2 ohms each. We now know the voltage drop because we know our current. We know our resistance. So we can get our voltage drop is going to be 1 volt across each. Now, it says on the diagram to show the amount of voltage in each circuit. Well, if we start off with 3 volts, and we know that we drop 1 at each resistor, so we drop 1, we get to 2, we drop another 1, we get to 1, and then it comes back around and starts the whole process all over again. All right, hope this was helpful. There's some of the rest of your answers. You want to look at it. For those of you who made it to this part of the video, here's a little bonus. Purple is our secret magic word of the day. Remember, purple is the magic word.